My name is Benjamin Morrison, and I work here at Cleanflo Water Technologies, and I'm one of the owners. And my main role is like COO. Essentially, we had a family business that was more into construction, and as my father phased out of the business, we kind of took that existing business and kind of transformed it more with the technology and our education into kind of what it is today. We are a manufacturer solely of water treatment systems for the water reuse industry. Essentially what that is we build mini water treatment plants for use within a building, so on building scale size, reusing these waters so the building can be more sustainable. We have like two main customer bases. So we have a residential side where we sell smaller systems to residential clients. That's more kind of gone to almost an e-commerce sort of structure where people can go on an online store and they can purchase their system right online. We also have where we're dealing with commercial clients, and those are where we sell our larger style mini water treatment plants. And that would be both new construction and existing construction. Some of the projects that we work on are, we've done a rainwater system for IKEA in Richmond, British Columbia. We've done rainwater systems for various agricultural cannabis facilities. We've done many rainwater systems for hospitals. One is all the way on the other side of the country, Nova Scotia, the North Cumberland Hospital. And we've done a lot of work for the condo industry in Toronto. So our clientele is very diverse all across Canada, and it's everything from existing large scale enterprises to more of those focused condo sort of developments. So the growth of our company has been quite quick in our mind, also I guess a little slow in some sense of the word. Some of the financial and operational challenges Cleanflo faced were at the beginning were that of a startup, not knowing maybe exactly what tools to use, many different options out there, like, that option of QuickBooks and things like that. And what we found was Zoho was superior in all ways for us compared to the competitor. So, Zoho Books gave us this online, full functional bookkeeping solution to track all of our finances. Everything that we do is done within Zoho Books. When you integrate Zoho Books with that automation process, it helps by, for example, when a sales order, a quotation's approved, depending on a certain criteria, that quotation can just be turned into a sales order and an invoice automatically, right? And that conversion process, no one's going in there to make those updates. It's like, if the criteria is met and this quotation's been approved, the next two documents are just created. Zoho Books, they have a multi-currency feature, and it's really nice because we do import from multiple countries. So when we have a vendor that's in US or Europe or China, and we're going to be paying an invoice that's in another currency, we can actually set it up so when we enter the information for a purchase order and when we collect the bill, we can actually have it in the foreign currency because that is how the bill is coming to us. But with the exchange rate on the bill, on the payment to that bill, that exchange rate then allows that money to be put into our chart of accounts in Canadian funds. So it's just a seamless process where you can take this foreign currency, you can pay the bill, but then in our actually bookkeeping ledgers and in our reconciliation, it's all done in the exchange rated equivalent in Canadian funds. So now we're able to keep all of our books, all of our tax obligations, all of our reporting obligations to the CRA in a Canadian currency, but still do business in the foreign currency. Zoho Books mobile app, I use it regularly. So we have an approval process. So when an invoice or a quote gets created, depending on which salesperson's putting in the quote, I'll have to approve the quote. And I can do that right from my phone, right? I can get a notification, I can go on my phone, pull up the quote, I can edit it if I want to on my phone, and then I can approve it. And depending on certain things, that approved quote may just get turned into an email that goes out to the client, or it notifies the salesperson, and then the salesperson send the email out to the client. So it allows us, as a company, to really create some checks and balances in the financial aspect of doing quoting and invoicing, but then also be able to do it mobily, where I can actually approve those things, edit those things from essentially anywhere. The Zoho Books support has been quite powerful. When we reach out to support, we've even asked them, hey, we wanted to create a button that does this, and this. And within a day or two, they sent us the whole code, how to integrate it. And we were able to then add this custom function right into our books just by asking support for the help. So, it's been very, very helpful. And the integration with all these other services, it just made it like a no-brainer solution, right? You can't get anything like that out there. There just isn't another solution that compares to Zoho Books.